Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the ARK Cluster series, where today we are here on our Lumina, which we tamed in the last episode, because, yeah, we're back checking out the new, well, I would say the Dragantopia DLC. We're here on Ragnarok, because the map ain't out yet, obviously. And we will be taming, somewhere around us, there is an Umbra flying by. It's level 145, and we're going to be breeding these guys in this episode. So, obviously in the last episode, we tamed this Lumina. We did the skill tree a little bit, kind of explored some of her abilities. And this episode, the taming is meant to be very, very similar, I do believe. And we're actually going to cry up our Lumina, because I think the Griffin would just be a lot more useful for this tame. You guys will see what I mean. Although, actually, I don't think it really matters, because, yeah, we don't have to damage this one to get on it. I forgot about that. So, with Lumina, you have to do a load of damage to hop on her, which is probably a bit harder to do, if you're, like, coming from a new playthrough. Obviously, on the cluster, I've got all sorts of fancy stuff. I've got, like, my shotgun, my rifle, all sorts to deal damage with. But to tame Umbra, all you need is the Dragon Claw one. Here, I think this is the Umbra right here. Now, somehow, we need to get onto this thing. I have no idea how. So yeah, this thing is very, very active. Unless I can fire this thing straight off the Griffin. You don't have many shots with this thing. Wow. Okay, that didn't work. So yeah, we have one more shot with this thing, and so I have to get more element dust. Okay, that could be really annoying. Right. I have some at base anyways, but I don't really want to have to use that. Kabow! Okay, awesome. So, it should be very, very similar to what we were doing before. I need to pull up my notes. Notes. Okay, it's D. Or DD. I'm pulling up my notes so I can write these down, because I'm really bad at this memory game I've learned. Okay, DD. We've also just lost our Griffin. I wasn't able to acquire that thing, so hopefully nothing goes wrong here. Obviously, we have our thing that we can pull out. X. So yeah, you start off with a little memory game. This thing's 145, so we have to do, I think, 6 things. For the 150, it was 6 for the Lumina. But I think if you do like a lower level, you only have to do a couple, which is nice. C. Should be one more. Is there one more? No, okay, awesome. So DD. X. AA. C. So yeah, the first time I tried that, I got a bit confused by it, but yeah, I figured it out now anyways. So the next stage of this tame, I do believe is, yeah, very similar to the Lumina one, where you kind of just fly around, you attack the orbs. This time you're attacking creatures which also want to attack you. So deal damage without receiving it. Doesn't seem too difficult, because, whoa, okay. So our thing seems to, like, come down from the sky as well. So yeah, we can pretty much outspeed anything that's coming towards us, which is very nice. Actually, are we outspeeding these Pharandons? I don't know, they might be outspeeding us. I really don't know. But it looks like our projectiles kind of, like, bounce between the enemies, which is very cool. I didn't know that was a thing. But yeah, so... Wow, these projectiles look so much cooler than Lumina's ones. Lumina's are still cool. Like, I do like Lumina, and she's very nice and everything, but damn, like, this dragon has some aura to it, I must say. Okay, just fly straight up if we can. Are we up to the border? I don't know. Travel in a short time. So, I think this is exactly the same as, oh no, this isn't the same as Lumina's one, is it? This actually seems way harder than Lumina's one. Am I crazy? Yeah, what? What? That just goes down immediately. Okay, yeah, I have no idea. That's not good at all. I can't even do the little teleport thing. Yeah, I don't know how I'm meant to do that. I'm gonna have to get some more element dust, because we're gonna fail at this time for sure. That goes down so quickly. What the? That's insane! That is actually absurd. What? Right, okay. Yeah, where's my Luna? I'm gonna have to get some more element dust from the base, because I'll probably have to find a whole new one, because we need to go D400 in the day. That's so strange, though. Why is it like that? Please don't. Okay. Right, we need to get out of here now. Anyways, that is very peculiar. Yeah, as you saw, we dove there from, like, I don't know how high we were, but we were pretty high there, and we got, like, less than a quarter of the bar, and it disappeared immediately, so... And if we weren't diving, then we weren't getting anything, so I have no idea what we're really meant to do there. Because we only have a minute to do it. It's not like we can just fly all the way to, like, the world border. There's also another Lumina right here. Not a Lumina, a Umbra, I mean. You're 140, so there's a 145 and a 140 here. And we probably aren't going to be able to tame either of them, because we have to go and get our more of our stuff. Right, where's our Griffin, anyways? Hey, buddy. We'll just cry the Griffin for now. We can... Oh, please. We'll fly around on the Lumina back to base. Yeah, that's interesting. That's thrown a bit of a curveball, so yeah, I guess I'll see you guys back in a second. Not a fantastic start to the episode. That's a bit of a colossal fail. I thought 2 charges would be enough. I was like, yeah, Lumina wasn't too difficult. Yeah, Umbra seems to definitely be the hard one to tame once you're actually on it. At least based off that. There might be someone I'm completely missing. Potentially, I have no idea. We'll find out anyways. Okay, guys, so we're back, and we're waiting for Umbra to start spawning again. The time is 5:44, and I believe nighttime, like, officially starts, like, 5:30? I know it doesn't really look like nighttime, but Yeah, Umbra's not here yet anyway, so we'll have to wait for a little bit longer. But we can still position ourselves kind of towards the middle of the map. The original Umbra that we were taming, I don't think will still be around. I don't think... yeah, I think when they go away, they kind of stay gone, and you just get a new one the next night. I'm not sure. I heard that. I don't know how true it is. But we'll see, I guess. We'll kind of fly and just sit on this mountain, I guess, until one spawns. Yeah, I got some more element dust. I had to wait for it all to craft into the... because you need element shards to fire the Dragon Claw, basically. Which, yeah, they're not too hard to get on some maps. But maps like Ragnarok where it didn't naturally spawn, obviously you kind of have to make a special trip like Extinction, wherever, you know, somewhere it's more convenient. Genesis nowadays with the creatures, you can farm for element dust, whatever. Yeah, you've got a few options, really, but... Yeah, I've got some anyways. We've got, like, eight shots, I think, with the Dragon Claw, which will hopefully be enough. And I'm hoping that we kind of just, maybe I just misunderstood the little mini-game where we were diving, because I looked up for any issues with it, and no one else seems to be complaining with it. It seems like a very simple thing that I just happened to mess up somehow. So, yeah, we'll try it again. It might actually be a lot easier than I thought it was, and I might just be being very, very silly, which is very possible, because, as I say, Lumina had pretty much the same minigame, and it was completely fine with her, so it's probably just a me issue. But yeah, so we'll see when Umbra spawns, which clearly isn't 5:30, which I thought was when nighttime started, but I could just be wrong. Oh! Okay, they've started spawning. What time is it? 8:39, so I'm guessing 8:30 then. Yeah, I noticed that Lumina had stopped appearing, so I was like, oh, okay, I'll do the check. Let me put my armor back on. I got rid of my heat stroke now as well. Awesome, sweet. Yeah, nice. I got a Giga Tower too, that's pretty cool. So, they should be hanging around here. I've noticed they spawn all around this north side of the map. Yeah, I've seen them, obviously last episode we were taming Lumina in, you know, we found out in, like, the snow biome by the redwoods, towards, like, the Wiping Trench, and then they seem to like hanging around these, like, mountains and plains here. I've seen them as well, throughout my couple of hours playing since the update. Yeah, so we'll keep flying this way. Hopefully this won't be a high level. We can just start taming it from the start of the night, and then we have, like, the longest amount of time to tame them. And, yeah, so... Hello, who are you? Level 50? That's terrible. I'm afraid you will not be allowed to live. Oh, come back. Okay, great. Okay, so Umbra seems a lot more rapid than Lumina. Hello. But sometimes they do just stop sitting on the floor, which Lumina did as well at one point, so... I don't know why they do that, but it's pretty useful, I guess, but actually take them down. And I do want to see if the Umbra from the other night is still there. I mean, it's saying green in that general direction, so... Yeah, it'd be interesting if they do stay overnight, because if they don't, that really sucks. That means if you fail to tame them in, like, one night, you just completely lose that one, which on Ragnarok is fine, because high levels aren't that hard to find. But, I don't know, on, like, other maps like the island, where you don't get, like, the level boost, if they even spawn over there, which I have no idea what they do or not. I have a feeling they maybe don't, but I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, it'd be really annoying if you have to go searching, like, hours to actually find a high level. On some maps, like, you spend so long trying to find a high level that by the time you find it, it's almost the next day, and there's a cave there. What is this? So I got a bit sidetracked here. Is this, like, an actual, like, little base cave, or just a tunnel? This is interesting. I'm guessing this is surely just a tunnel, right? Looks like we're going upwards. Yeah, it's just a tunnel. That's fine. Alright, where's Thingy gone? Over this way. Where's this taking us? This could genuinely be the one that we lost the other night, so yeah, maybe they don't despawn. Oh, there we go. Who are you? Lovely, my friend. So yeah, it's definitely not the same one as before. So it does seem like we've lost that one, but it's okay. And yeah, all of the Umbras will be males, by the way. So if you're interested in breeding Umbra or interested in breeding Lumina, you have to tame an Umbra and a Lumina. So they're technically like the same species, I guess. They just kind of interbreed. Yeah, it's weird. It's because they're meant to be like the Hatrani dragon, like with like the knife here, and it's got like that white one, isn't there? I don't know. I've not watched the most recent movie. But yeah, it's just that. I mean, let's be honest, it is just that. Which is fine, you know. It's a shame they weren't able to have like an official crossover and they just kind of cheesed them over by copying them like this, but we're not here to complain this episode, we're here to check out the tame and see if it's any good. Because Lumina, despite the weird origins of where they got this idea from, you know, it is an interesting creature, it's fun to ride around on, and, you know, it's cool. So yeah, we're going to treat Umbra the same way, we're going to forget all the Partner-In-Crime dragon stuff, and yeah, we're just going to focus on Umbra. 50. Very nice. Hold on, let me just check I'm recording. Yes, okay, I am. Awesome. Nice. That's actually, funnily enough, we found a 150 Lumina in the last episode, so it means we've got a 150 of both, which is very nice. We need a better stamina stat on this one. Our Lumina came out, like, pretty decent, with really poor stamina. So if this one can just have good stamina and weight, I'll be pretty happy. Because the melee and health are already acceptable on the ones we've got. Where's this thing gone? Is that it over there? I think so. Yeah, these guys are really quick. So you gotta like kind of chase them down. It's really annoying because I don't want to ditch my griffin, but if I try and cry it beforehand, I just lose the dragon. Yeah, I don't know where it's gone. Which direction do I need to go? This way. Okay. Hopefully I don't like run down a cliff. That would really suck. Right, this thing has gone down this way, which is just wonderful, really. You know what? 10 out of 10 for effort this DLC. I really do feel like I feel like I really am Hiccup looking for this Night Fury, man. Yeah, I don't remember the part about Hiccup, you know, parachuting through the Grand Canyon, but you know that's me right now, and that's okay, you know. Apparently it's this way. I want to keep my like my dragon claw out of the ready as well, because I don't know where this thing is. I have no eyes on it in the slightest. It could be above me, below me, in front of me, beside me. I don't know. Oh. It was below me, I think. Okay. Oh, there it is. I see it. I totally see it. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. It's time. It's just sat there peacefully on the floor. Well, I've been, like, running everywhere trying to find this thing. I think I need to get closer. I think it needs to be, like, highlighted in blue, like a little square. Right, there's baryonyx in this water, isn't there? Let me on, please. Yeah, that didn't even work. Wonderful. No, come back. Okay, we're on. Awesome. Okay, oh, I need my notes, don't I? Okay, this could be like the worst or the best place. Okay, so X. What? Dude! This hardly seems fair. Okay, great. So, yeah, the answer was, it was the worst place. It just went straight into the wall. Okay. Let me on my dragon and my griffin, please. Right. So, yeah, I was going to say, this could be the worst or the best place. Because, you know, if we're at the top and we start gliding, we just glide straight through the canyon for that one thing. But, yeah. No, that isn't good. That really sucks. So yeah, let's head up to the top, anyways. Yeah, if we can start the thing from the top of the canyon, that's probably going to be amazing for us. We just need to make sure it doesn't drop back down into the canyons. All. So okay, we're in the ice biome. Let me just try if I can. Cryo, please. Okay, where is this thing? Where are you? I can see it now. There it is. Okay. Okay, now I think we're in a good spot. So, we need to, like, remember the thing now. So, it's X. X. XAA. So, I hope this is the same dragon. I don't actually even know for sure. Could have gone, like, some random dragon. DD. XAA, DD. DD. And X. So yeah, I'm not steering at all while I'm doing this, so you guys can absolutely just stop and write down whatever you need to write down. You're gonna want to see, okay. Okay, this one had sinks. So it is, whatever it'll let us, X, AA, DD, DD, X, and C. So yeah, the dragon, it flies up automatically in between rounds, but it stops after a little while, and it's nice just to keep flying up anyways, because obviously you need to be heading down at some point, so yeah. So now we just need to wipe out these creatures, so we kind of fly around, wipe them all out. It's not too difficult, and the projectiles do seem to kind of target creatures sometimes. I don't know exactly how it works, but sometimes it works. If I hold. Boom. Okay, yeah, you just get like the burst, like the same as you do with the Lumina. That's pretty cool though. In this situation, that's probably going to be really useful since they're all like kind of in a straight line. Nice. So yeah, we'll just keep firing stuff over. You can fire these projectiles like really rapid as well. It's quite cool. Hello, Tyrant, that almost hit me. That was actually quite close. Get out of here. So yeah, this part of the mission is actually really easy. But obviously you do just have to be a little careful, because if anything hits you, I think you fail. I don't know if you like fail immediately or if it resets the bar. I have no idea. But I'm not trying to find out. So yeah, we'll leave that as it is. Please fire. Like just hit something. I don't want to fly down too much. I'd rather be flying comfortably upwards for the next part of the mission. Okay, and then last one. Got one all the way up there doing God knows what. Okay, I'm kind of flying away from everything now. Okay, there we go. I made that way more complicated than it needed to be, I think. Now we just have to travel in a short time. So if we just head straight down. Yeah, what is this bar, man? That's insane. Kidding me? What? What? What is... Okay. That seems a bit absurd. Am I just crazy? How am I meant to do that? It goes down, like, immediately. And this thing isn't exactly speedy anyways. Like, it's much slower than, like, a griffin or anything. Look at that. What? Oh. I'm stupid. I was in hover mode. It's because I was in hover mode. Oh. Okay. Okay, great. You know what? That's my fault. That's my bad, guys. Okay, that's fine. It's gonna kick us off anyway, so I might as well just jump off myself. And then I hopefully can just pop straight back on this. Ow, I didn't realize I was going that far. I also realized I don't have my Drakeling on me. For like my slow fall. Which I don't think I might not have had it last episode either, because I remember making parachute. I've still got some parachutes on me. And Umbra didn't even want anything to do with me right now. I was hoping it would just come straight for me so I could pop straight on. Kind of annoying. Whatever. Oh, someone's attacking us. Please, let me on, let me on, let me on. Okay, we're fine. We're safe. It's okay. Oh, it's embarrassing. Okay. I can't believe none of you guys told me I was being such a buffoon. Okay. There's memory down again, so double A. Okay, it's time. Let's do this. So we're in sprint mode, so hopefully... This still doesn't seem that amazing, but we're actually doing it though, so it's fine. Okay. Okay, we did it. Okay, amazing. Wonderful. Okay, I'm happy. That's fine. So yeah, as long as we get up to the world border, it should be fine. And yeah, again, we need 5 fees on this one, so same with Lumina. And from here, it should be pretty smooth sailing, as long as we can keep that fine. So DD... yeah. Awesome. That's fine. I'm really glad. I was starting to worry that we won't be able to do it, but no, that's okay. Yeah, that's alright. Okay. I think we're at the world border, about to our next dive again. So yeah, it's very important to switch out of hover mode. If you stay in hover mode, I don't think it's possible. At least it's very, very difficult. But yeah, just hop into sprint mode and just fly like diagonally downwards. And it seems like it's pretty much fine. Yeah, completely fine. Yeah, we're going to do that. Nice. Awesome. So we'll get another feed in. This will be feed number 2. And can we, like, fly it around a little? Yeah, you can fly it up in this phase as well, because you've got 10 seconds to speed it. So if you're not sure you'll be able to get to world border, which, from my experience, it kind of seems pretty easy to get to world border with these things. They seem to pretty much do it themselves. Especially if you're, like, trying. Yeah, it's not too bad in the slightest. So that was X. No! No, we failed one! No! Ah, okay, yeah, you really do have to be careful. The traveling one is genuinely really difficult. Like actually. It feels like it'd be incredibly easy, and maybe it is, and it's just something I'm not getting, but the traveling one seems to, by far, be the most difficult part of this game for me. I'm just going to have to try and do it again in these last, like, 10 seconds, but I don't think I'm going to be able to manage it, unfortunately. Yeah, maybe. There's no chance, right? No. Although I did do it from a lot lower down that time, and it didn't seem too bad. But yeah, that's annoying. If I get onto it one more time, it should be fine, though. Is there anything bad in this water? I sure hope not. Okay, we're back on. Let me just get my notes out so I can write down the, whatever it's doing. Wait, travel in a short time? Oh, okay, that's weird. For some reason it's started with travel in a short time. I don't really know why. It seems to, like, save your progress, I guess. So yeah, it seems like you don't have to be in, like, a full dive. That's kind of annoying, actually. I wish it stopped with the other one so I could get a bit higher, because now I'm just starting low down. That's really irritating, actually. Okay. Okay, I'm doing it. Yeah. Okay, nice. That was weird. I wish... Yeah, okay, that's fine. Luckily, we started from a really nice high up spot. If you don't start high up, I don't know how it really wants you to do that. Yeah, I'm sure there's a trick to it, and it's maybe not as hard as I think, but it kind of feels pretty hard. Okay, double A. C. Yeah, this part's pretty easy, but only because I'm writing it down. Please don't fly into that. Oh. Okay. Okay, here we go. The very last travel in a short time, which, yeah, has been my main enemy during this whole time. But after this, oh, we're actually failing this one. That's not good. Yeah, as I say, we need to get a bit of momentum. You have to try to get it to the point where, like, you're getting the momentum, and you're not going to run out of the dive. And then, yeah, just like this, you're just about there. And then that should be it. One more kibble, and we should be completely fun to tame this thing. Bada boom! Awesome! Our very first Umbra. And annoyingly with these guys is on the skill tree, the Luminas and Umbras are separated, I do believe. In some areas, not all. Umbra gains confidence with each unanswered strike. He breathes cold orbs that can leap into an instant. I'm starving to death. So yeah, these guys get boosted by being with like the opposite dragon. So if you have Lumina and Umbra together, they become stronger. I don't know how much stronger. I mean, obviously you normally get the mate boost anyway, so I'm guessing it will be something like that. But in the skill tree, Umbra and Lumina, synergy increases the synergy bonus to stats gained while Umbra and Lumina are close to each other. So yeah, they can get quite powerful. That's cool too. I don't know what my skill tree's doing right now, but you can heal creatures, which is very, very nice. That's very cool. Oh, so if you hit the other dragon, I see. Right, okay. And then, yeah, as I was trying to say, tame 3 Umbra. We have to tame like a total of like 9 of these. So we did the one there, +3, and then the next stage is like +5. So yeah, we have to tame 9 of these things total if we want to max out the skill tree, which is kind of annoying. I'm out of stamina. Okay, great. Yeah, this isn't really a creature I want to tame 9 of. It's not that bad. Taming a low level is probably fine anyways. It's just, yeah, the whole dash sequence is kind of irritating as well. So this thing, let's look at the stats. 39 weight is not bad. 33 stamina is kind of bad, but I think it's still better than what Lumina came out with. Yeah, she only came out with 26, so her weight's actually better as well. Melee's worse, health's worse. Yeah, this one didn't come out all that amazing, but it's fine. We also have 10 points available, so Plasma Teleport. Allows Umbra to redirect his last plasma projectile. I think that was happening a couple times while fighting the Argies. I think I understand roughly how that works. I don't really know. Yeah, we'll try out the abilities first before we spend all our points, because there's so many things that I want to get, but I don't know how everything works. So if we get some air, just do some sprint into the air. Having these guys imprinted would be so nice just for the stamina anyways. And then, do I just fire one and then press C? Yeah, that's cool. How far can that go? Let's just sit here and watch the projectile for a little bit until it disappears. Because that could be really, really useful in like a lot more situations, especially like escaping wild creatures if you're like quite low on stamina as well. Okay, so it goes like a little way. It does expire after a while, which is fine. You know, I would have expected that anyways. But yeah. So can I find just like a big peaceful creature like a Diplo to test out these bonuses on? Or I wonder if it's worth getting an imprinted one first. Should we get an imprinted one to test this with? I don't know, maybe. Okay, we have a Diplo over here. Let me pull out Lumina, and I'll see how much each of them are doing. We'll test it with the Umbra, since obviously the Umbra is the one we tamed this episode, so we'll test the Umbra this episode. But yeah. And so these guys should have some kind. They have a mate boost, and then how much damage am I doing? I don't see anything on my screen saying about anything. Boom. If I shoot that Diplo, how much damage does that do? 66 seems abysmal, respectfully. But if I put away, because they do fire pretty quickly, I guess. But if I put away Lumina, am I still doing 66 damage? Is the question. Yes, I am. So I have no idea how that works. It might just be more of like a melee damage boost, or I might just be misunderstanding it. Or maybe because this dragon, I'm not actually bonded with this one at the moment. I'm bonded with my Lumina. But I'm not sure. We're gonna take this thing back to the base anyways. And by the way, if you're on a Hound flying and gliding, you normally can't do this off the bat. You have to learn it in the skill tree. I already have it because obviously we did Lumina, and that part of the skill tree is shared between them. I've got some stamina on this bad boy. Yeah, but these guys can breed with each other. So we're gonna go back to base. We're gonna breed the Umbra with the Lumina and get a little baby either Umbra or Lumina. Ideally both. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys back in however long it takes to breed one up. Okay, so we just line them up on the wall of like our little castle, which our castle is still nowhere near being done, but it's fine. It's enough to breed some dragons on anyways. And then enable mating, and they do sit down as well, which is very, very cool. I really love this, it's so cool. And then enable mating on this one. Boom, and they should just start... Yeah, there we go. So to get them to mate as well, you do have to just... hold on, I'm going to my skill tree, I'll show you guys. Dragantopia, I'm also starving to death again. Where is it? Up top here. Dragon mating. You have to learn this one. It's really cheap. I learned it pretty much immediately after I tamed my Lumina, so it is not difficult at all. Yeah, nice and simple. And then, yeah, it's just very simple. Wait for them to breed up. I'm guessing they lay eggs and then just hatch their eggs out. Alright, guys. So we're back and we have ourselves an Umbra. This is an Umbra, not a Lumina. But yeah, so basically you breed those guys and you get an egg, and the egg does tell you whether it's going to be an Umbra or a Lumina. I'm pretty sure it did, at least. I can't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure it did. And yeah, so this thing, it feels a little quicker as well, being imprisoned. I'm not sure if it is for sure. I know that flyers generally don't have that as a thing, but like the snow owl does, so I don't know what it is like with the Umbra, but it does feel a little faster. But I could be making that up. And we're just going to fly around for a little bit and just test this thing out. I want to upgrade my skill tree a little bit. And this thing's sitting for 106 now that's imprinted. This thing didn't get all the good stats. I think it got like the bad stamina and bad melee. But it's still decent. I mean, it's a pretty good creature all round. So even with like not the greatest stats, it's not the worst thing to have. And yeah, I forgot how many like things we get for doing just anything. But if we, is there one to gather mutton like those for Lumina? Because we could go do that quickly and get a load of points if there is. Okay, it looks like the mutton one was shared between them, unfortunately, but that's fine. It makes sense. That one was kind of OP. I also noticed that, yeah, we didn't get Egg Hatcher, Claim 1 Baby, that's Lumina, Claim 1 Baby Umbra. We didn't get that one, because with the Dynable mod, it just automatically claims the babies for you, which is such a little thing. But if we did it without the Dynables, then we would have got that. So that's fine. Yeah, I'll make sure to do a few like that, just so we can complete our mission. That's no biggie, really. It's completely fine. If we have a look at the skill tree, we have 10 points to spend, so this one could be interesting, the Plasma Redirect. The Umbra is probably the one I'm going to end up using, because I think I prefer the Lumina in terms of just, like, design and stuff, but its ability just doesn't seem that good, so yeah, I'll probably just end up using the Umbra. This one sounds alright. What was this one? They deal more damage the farther they travel. That's kind of interesting, but we don't really need that one right now. And then, can we afford it? We have, like, 2 points. Can we spend that on anything? No, if we get this one. Reduces the stamina of all flight maneuvers. I don't really care about the flight maneuvers, to be honest. They're not that useful, so I might just not really bother with these ones. I might save those till last. I think our best bet is probably just saving up for the extra stamina and the dice speed increase. Those probably be the big ones anyways. So yeah, if we enter flight mode, it's so weird having a separate sprint and hover mode. But yeah. So these guys are really, really speedy. They travel probably quicker than the Griffin, I would say. Yeah, I'm fairly confident these guys are probably the new quickest flyers in ARK. I think it makes sense. It feels like the role they were always destined to fulfill anyways. So yeah, we're going to land and just start fighting this Bronto and just all the stuff around, because we'll start getting levels up for our skill tree and stuff like random points and whatnot, just from just messing stuff up. So yeah. And these guys... Oh! Wait, what? Why did that deal 700 damage? What was that? Okay, if anyone knows why that did 700 damage, please do let me know, because I have absolutely no clue what that was about. I've already bombed with this thing as well, see if that makes me do more damage, because I'm not sure whether it does or not. But yeah, we'll get some skill tree bits leveled up anyways by doing some damage. I think we should at least. I think I saw it ticking up. Yeah, I have no idea what that was. 700 damage is strange. That's really high for something who can fire this quickly. I don't know if that's just a bug or what. I mean, it can't have been, right? Anyways, we took something down, which is fine. Thank you very much. I was going to see what trait that thing has, but no, it didn't have any traits, because, yeah, it's bred. Anyways, if I Bond Dragon, I don't know if bonding actually gives it more stats with me, but, you know, I just find out how much damage I do with this thing. 213, that might just be because that's a headshot. Hold on, I need to try that on, like... Yeah, here we go, there's Brontos up here. These guys might be mate boosted, though, so it might not be completely accurate. If I fire someone over, I'm 127 now. That's still more than I was doing before, isn't it? Am I just crazy? Diff low 142. I have no idea. I'm seeing numbers all over the place. But yeah, it seems like I'm getting some kind of damage boost due to being bonded at the very least anyways. Yeah, if I use my claws as well, I should be able to rack up some milestones. There's one down. Oh yeah, we're racking up our raw meat mission as well. So yeah, there's a few different missions that we're still quite low on that are quite easy for us to fulfill. That wipe out 10 creatures one with kill 5 creatures with no more than 10 seconds between kills. That one could be pretty easy if we're going to like just a beach and find like a family of dodos with like some dilos around. I feel like we're just in the wrong area, like taking out Brontos and stuff, you know. But no, it's fine. We'll get that done at some point. We don't have to complete the entire skill tree in a couple episodes. You know, I'm completely happy to have some stuff just locked up for a little while. You know, it'd be a bit weird to have everything unlocked from the start anyways. It's kind of not the point, is it? And there goes the Bronto. Wonderful. Oh, wait, no. Wait, no, there is one for harvesting prime meat. Okay, we're gonna go over to find the mutton then, because the mutton counts for that mission as well. I've got my stamina for sure. I've already got 9 more points, so yeah, it's definitely not too bad to level up these guys to a decent stage. So yeah, already 150% speed increase, and can we get the stamina one as well? Yeah, we've already maxed out our stamina and speed boosts. Which is very nice. The only thing's really missing is like some of these like horn things, like get your dragon to come to you, and the maneuvers, which I don't care about. Some of the attack stuff like the Lumina. Can I just have a look around, please? Oh, actually, we have a load over here too, with like the bursts. Yeah, I've kind of ignored all these for some reason. I don't know why. These all look quite expensive as well. Can't see on those ones. Fair enough. I'm gonna head over to the Highlands. I will be back very, very shortly. So interestingly, I've just realised that these guys don't like they can't pick stuff up as far as I'm aware. Like there's no ability to carry with these guys, which you know it is whatever. Isn't it? It's not like the end of the world. There are other flies that are like that, like the snow owl. It's fine, but it's definitely interesting because I mean, you know, it's no secret that being able to pick stuff up is a big useful utility of having flyers, especially in like PvP and stuff. There's a couple little babies down there. I see them. Can I get them both in one? Yeah, I can. Sorry, guys. It was a bit horrible. And yeah, I'm taking off so many milestones though. It's really not hard to take off milestones with these guys, especially early on. Like I know they're gonna get a lot harder very, very quickly, but you can easily get your Umbra and your Lumina up to a very rideable state where they're gonna be very fun and useful and convenient to ride without fully maxing them out. And I definitely recommend going for like that did like no damage. I definitely recommend going for like your speed boosts and your stamina fast because. Especially stamina is like such a big thing, and extra speed is always nice. Okay, sweet, yeah, we completed that mission, really nice and easy. And then now we have, that's Ties of Fortune, I don't want that one. No, that's for Genesis. Well, you can do it outside of Genesis, I think, but yeah, no. Not today. We have 19 points, that's actually insane. So we fully leveled these things up. Come Get Me could be useful. Yeah, we'll do Come Get Me, because I feel like if you fall into the water, that could be really useful as well. So we'll increase the distance. Oh wow, you can like really upgrade the distance. I'm going to leave it at that for now, because I don't want to spend all my points on one thing. So yeah, you can earn points really, really quickly. You can also spend points really, really quickly, which is unfortunate. It makes sense. Okay, Draco Fury. Unlocks the Draco Fury ability. Umbra/Lumina passively generate Fury when dealing or receiving damage. At full Fury, it enters rage for 10 seconds, becoming invulnerable to non-structure damage. Right, okay, very interesting. Reducing its attack and ability cooldowns. Right, okay, that sounds very, very good. It's very, very expensive, though. But we'll probably go down that route next. Quick Burst, Anti-Tech Burst, okay. Yeah, let's check out the Burst. We've already used it a little bit during the tame. I need to get some stamina back. Okay, let's test out this Burst that we've got. Oh, Dragon, please stop also running. The Dragon doesn't seem to like stopping auto running. Please. Please? Okay, this thing's just moving forever now. Can I take it out of sprint mode? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, if you put it in sprint mode, it does just fly by itself. So, okay, I've been putting it in auto sprint this entire time, just pointlessly. You don't actually need to do that. But yeah, so if I hold down these plasma fire, wow, it does take a while to charge, doesn't it? But it should be pretty decent anyway. So we'll charge it up fully and see how much damage it does. See if it's any good. Obviously, you can upgrade it to make it even better. But yeah. Okay, it should be fully charged up now, so I'm going to release it and see how much damage we do. Wow, okay, so it's decent, but because of how long it takes to charge up, probably not really worth it in like just this base form. Probably better just to fly around and doing this. But it's still not bad at all. It is good. So yeah, don't get me wrong, it's not the worst thing in the world at all. But if I can wipe out these raptors, I might be able to wipe out that one mission. I'll take down creatures as well. Yeah. Okay, I need to find one more creature very quickly after this. Who's around? Who's around? Pteranodon. Come here, buddy. Okay, nice. I did that one as well. So, how many skill points we're up to now? 7. So, we'll put that into... No, we'll save it for the Draco Fury. Fair enough. Anyways, this episode's probably going to be dragging on a little bit. Dragging on? Anyways, so if you've enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, remember to subscribe, check out the playlist, see the entire cluster series as the volcano is going off in the background. Let me know in the comments which dragon you prefer, Umbra or Lumina, and why, because at the moment, I don't know, something about Lumina just speaks out to me more, but Umbra's kit is probably better in my opinion. But let me know if you guys have anything to tide me more over towards Lumina. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, I'll see you guys in the next one, and bye-bye.